Hi everyone, I've been getting a lot of questions about customizing websites. So I wanted to take a few minutes to show you what you can do in the meantime to kind of adjust a little bit on your website. I'm not going to go into a whole lot about customizing entire pages, but if you are currently using the default Moxi homepage or you haven't done anything to it at all, that means you are using the default, then here are some quick things that you can do to make it a little bit different. So first, obviously, we're going to start in mycbdesk.com, and you're going to find the MoxiWorks tile somewhere on your dashboard. If you can't find it, you can utilize the Find an App feature to type it in and search for it that way. Then you will be brought to your account settings page, and you will want to click on the My Website button at the top of the page. From here, you will be taken to Moxi's back end of your website. So on the left-hand side, you will see the button for homepage, and it will give you some options of what you can do to kind of make it a little bit different. So the first thing, of course, is the background image that's on your website. So right now, if I were to take a look at my website by clicking Visit Site in the top left-hand corner, I would be taken to what is my current website homepage, and this is the default template. So that is the photo that shows up in the background. You can make a lot of difference just by choosing a different photo. I've already changed this once before, so this isn't the one that's default, but the one that's default is one that kind of has a Coldwell Banker for sale sign on it. But you can go in here and choose perhaps a different photo to put as your homepage. So I kind of like this one. I'm going to go with this one for now. I'm going to select it as my custom area. Now here, you can also choose a text color that appears on top of the image. You can choose a background effect, so you can either darken or lighten. Usually these are opposite, so if the text is white, you want the background to darken. If the text is black, you want the background to lighten. It's just so that there's enough difference for it to show up well. This is the headline text, so you can change this to whatever you'd like, but typically this accompanies the property search. So that's why it says something like find your dream home or search for homes. There is a property search right beneath it, right here, right? So you just want to make sure it makes sense for it. There is a search bar text that you can change. I don't have a profile photo on here, so that's why my website is not showing one, but definitely I want you to make sure that these profile settings are all correct. Make sure your photo is correct. You can upload a new one if you have a different one. Make sure your titles and designations are in here. Make sure the correct phone number is here. Usually it will also have the office phone number in here as well. And most importantly, probably, is make sure your license number is in here. Your license number should also be at the bottom in the footer of your website, but just make sure that this is here front and center for anyone who might be visiting your website for the first time. This section here is for a welcome text. Now this section will show up on the right side, right here, right on the right side of your profile information. So if you wanted to include a little welcome message or a short little bio, you can do so here. And this works just like Word, it's just text. If you wanted to include like photos into this, I believe you can do that here by inserting media. You can also include featured properties on your website. For me, I don't have MLS access, so my website doesn't have it, but you can select to choose either your office listings or your listings, whatever is your preference. The custom search is just talking about what searches will pull up. So if you are based out of the Sacramento area, but you want to do custom searches for Roseville area, you can select a custom search this way here. It's a little bit more complicated than just designating a place, so please reach out to your SSA or your FMS if you want to do something like a custom search. There's also the ability to control a blog module. For me, I do have a little bit of a blog on mine, so it does have that on here, but if you don't have a blog enabled on your site, it will not show this. There's also a links module if you wanted to include useful links, and then also the ability to add a video on your homepage if you choose to. Just remember that whatever you do, make sure to publish any of your changes at the end, otherwise it will not reflect on your website. So this is just basics on how to customize a little bit of the default Moxi homepage. Now, if you want to do something a little bit more custom, a little bit more unique, please let me know and I would be happy to walk you through it and show you how you can do so. There are also a ton of classes in the CBU Learning Center on how to build out custom website pages. So please let me know. I'd be happy to help you. But otherwise, I encourage everyone to jump into their Moxi website and make it your own. This is kind of like your online profile of you. So make sure it's current and it reflects you and your business. But other than that, I hope you all have fun with it, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.